Hello, everyone, and welcome to Commander Versus episode nothing. We are doing a special episode where we are going to be revealing the entire deck list for one of the Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate deck lists precons.
That's like the longest title
It is
ever.
Yeah,
I thought it was a transcript for the previous episode.
So-
we're just loaded over here.
I do not remember the official name for this deck because it's just listed as Goad. It's a Goad deck.
Yeah,
we don't have the official name.
Yeah.
We love some
You just held that
Goad.
from us.
Paperwork confirms.
It's just
It
called
just
Goad.
says go.
All right.
Confirm it.
Yeah, so I don't have the official name for this right now, but this is a blue-red deck that we were asked which one of these do we want to show, and we had the option of Goad, so obviously we went for Goad.
Yeah, we have the golden Goad.
We have
The golden Goad. Yeah.
Thanks, Wizards.
Thank you to Wizards for letting us preview this deck. So this one is headed up by Firkraag, Cunning Instigator, which they've already revealed during one of the weekly MTG broadcasts. This is a dragon. It's a 3/3 for 3 blue-red. It's just a legendary creature
Important
dragon.
word coming up.
Flying.
There it is.
Haste, because almost all dragons in the D&D sets do not have flying. Because
All
they
dragons fly.
Because they are dragon-born.
You mean they're lizards?
They're dragon-born.
Yeah,
They're
dragons that
lizard-born,
don't fly are
Yeah.
lizards. Got it.
Yeah,
Keep going.
Dragon-born.
Yeah,
All right.
lizards.
Flying haste. Whenever one or more dragons you control attack an opponent, go to target creature that player controls. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, if that creature had to attack this combat, you put a +1/+1 counter on Firkraag, Cunning Instigator, and you draw a card. So
Powerful.
yeah, it's
Very
really good if you can force other people to actually attack and with the goad, and then you get this commander just becomes
There might
huge.
be a
and
couple
dark.
of other ways to force someone to.
The majority of
There
ways.
are,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think we could
Majority.
figure out
Don't
some
say
ways,
go.
yeah.
I'm saying that
Yeah.
don't say go.
There's a Biden of Thasas and stuff like that too. So.
Yeah.
Cool. There's other ways to do this. So this one's already been revealed. I think this one will be pretty fun, especially if you're going to be playing in a the goad space and forcing attacks and everything like that. Yeah, this one will get real big real quick. So we have our secondary commander is actually a legendary creature and a background pair. So
Background. Why don't you explain that? How does that?
So
what is that?
background, for if you had not actually seen it before, you can have a legendary creature and then a legendary enchantment background as your commanders if your legendary creature says choose a background.
So is it like when you choose a commander and then if you wanted to add a color,
yeah, like if you
Yeah.
wanted to
you
add
wanted to play a second color
to that,
you add a color to it with your background.
except that you also have a sort of partner, so you add another non-creature.
non-creature. Planeswalker,
sort of,
enchant-
yeah.
okay, got it.
You add,
Okay.
you add its its special thing that it gets to add in.
Got it.
It's
Got
a
it.
little
Yeah.
like some other stuff.
So some
Yeah,
other
I've heard of things like that.
episodes that maybe some commander shows have done
I don't know
before in the
anything about
past. Just throwing that out there. So we have.
I'm very lost what we're insinuating at. Was that us, or?
That was us. Yeah, it's us.
Okay.
We played. We started. We tried to do partners before partner was a thing.
Okay,
We have done add a color quite a few times, and we have also done like, hey, this person and their like equipment. Or whatever.
Okay, fair.
It's just kind of fun.
I was like, I know I'm missing something
seeing
there,
things
and
come out
I wanted
after.
to contribute.
Okay,
yeah.
there's new viewers
Yeah.
may not have saw
Yeah,
that,
may
so
not
now they
have.
know. We did it first.
So
There
let's
you go,
go
there you
over
go.
Bailiff, Baradol, Entertainer. Corey, why don't you take us through this one?
Okay, absolutely. So it is a legendary creature, elf shaman, and a 2/5. We already talked about the background here, but creatures your opponents control with power less than this creature's power are goaded.
Constant state.
Yeah,
Always.
that's pretty
pretty
disgusting,
obnoxious.
to be honest. That seems really annoying, to be honest,
really
to play
is.
against.
That's-
Yeah. Whenever a goaded attacking or blocking creature dies, you create a treasure token. So yeah, seems like a
And because they're
a pest
all
to play against.
permanently goaded,
Yeah.
whenever a defending one has to block dies, you get
Yeah,
another
yeah.
treasure
Just
Ooh.
imagine like giving this flying and then playing a gravity well.
That's not so fun.
That's
Then
obnoxious.
everything will always be goaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, why don't you talk about this background that we've
You're talking about the Clan Crafter?
Clan Crafter.
It is one blue enchantment, legendary enchantment, / backgrounds. There's a new type, just background. Does that mean... Oh, it doesn't matter. We can play it anytime.
You can play it in
Yeah, you
your
can put it in your deck.
You can put it in your
Yeah.
deck.
It says commander creatures you own have pay 2, sacrifice an artifact, put a 1/1 counter on this creature, and draw a card.
It's pretty sweet.
So I would say with all the treasure running rampant now,
Yeah.
that there'll be ample artifacts for you to sacrifice to
Yeah.
Clancraft.
This is going to be a sweet addition for like the the Rooted Clad Karkland deck kind of
Yeah.
thing, where you can just give you another outlet.
Yeah, lots of good stuff going on here. I think this. I mean, it also just obviously combos well with your main commander.
Yes, of course.
Being able to draw even more cards, put more counters on it. I really like Baloth Veridal. I know you were kind of upset.
I like the card.
At the
It's just
mono-red
a mono red elf, and all elves die to perish except for this one, and I'm not a big fan of that.
Way to make your stand on that one. I
They're
like
black
it.
elves now.
All right.
That's true.
Yeah, there's
Black
actually
green
a
elves.
few of them.
So no,
straight-
There's no red. You're right. You're right.
Straight
You're
up
right.
black ones from Commander Legends.
You're right.
And,
Why don't you,
and from
Speaking of artifacts, why don't you tell us about our next card here?
Sure. So this is Artificer class. This is probably one of the best cards in the entire precon.
this one's good.
2 mana, 1 in the blue. It is a class. The first artifact spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast. That's pretty obnoxious. And then you pay 2, goes level 2. When it becomes level 2, reveal the top card of your library until you reveal an artifact. Put that card into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in random order.
What if you only had one?
That's just bad deck building right there.
What if you win the game with that one? You go get it. For 2 mana, you just go get that.
You go get that one.
You get that one, put it in your
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah, you get a little pretty staff style kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
I see a little
So
belcher.
you're going for the combination
Belcher, yeah.
style deck, huh? I like that. I like
And
that.
then level 3 is 6 mana. At the beginning of your end step, create a token that's a copy of target artifact you control.
That's
Pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty. I mean,
This-
it costs a lot. It costs a lot.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
I saw this card when I first saw this card when it was sent to us. I was like, this one is wild. This one's great.
It's 10 mana though. 10 mana to start making copies.
10 is a lot.
To
yeah.
get to the you can pay it in installments, obviously, but I still even think that the first artifact spell you cast each turn costs 1 less.
That's
is,
still good.
Is good. You get the effect on an enchantment that just sits there instead of like a creature or something.
I'm with you though. Like you can get like not Aetherworks Reservoir. What's the one where you like gain life and then you deal 50?
that's
or
it.
something?
That's the
Oh,
one.
that is. Yeah,
That's
like
the
you can just
one.
do that. It curves right into it too. You
Yeah,
know,
you just
that's,
go get it.
Yeah,
that's
go
kind
get
of
it.
cute.
Yeah.
That's kind of cute.
All right, so our next one is also this one's a really good card.
Yeah.
Astral Dragon. This one is a dragon that has flying.
Yep.
It's
The way it
a it's a 4/4 for 6 blue. It's just a creature dragon. Project Image is its ability. It says whenever Astral Dragon enters the battlefield, create 2 tokens that are copies of target non-creature permanent, except their 3/3 dragon creatures in addition to their other types, and they have flying. So you can make
Flying.
2 more
Still
treasures into 3/3.
I don't think that's what you're trying to do with that.
That's
you're
not
not-
what you're trying
you're
to
not
do.
trying to
You
do it at
take
all.
your smokestack and you make 3 smokestacks.
Yeah. we know what you want.
Hey, I'm just saying that card seems quite powerful.
That card
Depending on
is
the permanents
powerful.
you choose
If
to
you
copy.
really-
For 8
Eight
mana,
is
it
so
should be
much.
though. Yeah.
Think about all the cards that have fallen out of flavor
8
at 8.
mana gives you 10 power.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
This card's just cool.
It gives
in
you 10
general.
power, and then
It's also
you can-
blue.
You can do something obnoxious. You can copy your
Yeah,
your
it's blue, it's a perk.
Panharmonicons or your whatever.
Yeah.
I wish it said it was a star dragon though.
Yeah.
Dragon, yeah.
Something besides just dragon. I feel like we really dropped the ball on the second creature type. of
Milky
this
Way Dragon or
Clearly,
something. Yeah.
dragon made of stars.
Got it.
Milky Way Dragon.
So this next card I really enjoy. This is a Mocking Doppelganger.
Sure.
Clone. 3 colors and a blue.
Yeah.
Clone with flash.
Ooh.
Except when it comes into play and copies a creature an opponent's control. Can't copy anything of your own. Which is a little bit of a downside. But except it has other creatures with the same name as this creature are goaded. Which is sweet.
Yeah.
It's a Goad clone.
It is. Goad clone. If you want to get real cute with it, you can get that spy kit.
Yeah.
Make it have all of the names.
Yeah.
Everything is goaded all the
Everything's
time.
going on time. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I'm in
Yeah.
for it.
Okay, that's a spicy one.
I like that it has flash, so you can just.
Flash is
no,
nice.
you were gonna
Yeah.
It's gonna go over there.
You're gonna
Exactly,
combat?
yeah.
I'm gonna respond.
You don't want to attack with that? Actually, you
No,
will.
yeah.
Yeah, you will be attacking with that.
Well,
I
I have
like that one.
I have a pet peeve about this card. I
You
don't
wanna-
want to Corey read it, but I
okay,
have a pet
Corey-
peeve
Corey-
about
Okay,
this card.
okay. So bothersome Quasit? Is that what we're doing?
Sure.
Sure, okay.
Pronounce it like croissant. Yeah.
Croissant.
Croissant, yeah.
It's a French demon. So it is a 3/2 menace. Goaded creatures your opponent control cannot block. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, goad target creature an opponent controls.
Look at that cat.
Yeah.
First off,
yeah.
how's this not a cat demon? That's my problem.
Well, the cat's there.
No, it's feeding its kitten. That's a cat
Yeah.
demon.
Yeah, but
that's a cademon.
first off, that's a gremlin.
Yeah.
I guess they couldn't get the license for it. Maybe we'll see that in a
We
sequel.
don't know. The horns kind of throw me
it
off,
a little,
Gremlin. Yeah.
I can't wait to play this and be like, do I look like I drink milk out of a saucer?
You do.
Because
in
this
fact,
cat does,
you do,
yeah.
I
actually.
do enjoy the artwork of this. That it's just
Yeah, me
like some
too.
farmhouse. You know, you got the little flower, you got
Yeah.
the candle in the background. The cat's like, oh boy.
Is it goading the cat? Though? Like, what's going
I
on?
think
think
so.
it's goading the cat.
I want to know what the art direction for this was.
Yeah. Hey, can you draw a little cute demon? Almost like a cat demon. We're not going to call it a cat demon.
Use gremlins as inspiration, but
The mouth does look very gremlin-like.
Tell us about this next card.
The Death Kiss. It is
it's just Death Kiss.
Death, yeah.
Yes, it's not the Death Kiss, sorry.
Yeah.
It is a 6-mana 5/5 Beholder creature. And it says whenever a creature an opponent controls attacks one or more opponents, double its power until end of turn. It also has a return mechanic, Monstrosity. It has Monstrosity X. So for XX red, you can Monstrosity it. And it says when Death Kiss becomes monstrous, goad up to X target creatures your opponents control.
Yep.
I like how you can't even goad your own stuff. They don't even let you.
No, of course not.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
that makes sense, right?
And
That
it already
doesn't-
has
that
to attack
doesn't do
somebody
anything,
else.
Listen,
right?
I have said some mean things to my cards.
Yeah.
I have tried to goad them
Wouldn't goat
before.
your own creatures just basically give them berserk, like they have to attack, but they
Yeah.
just can't attack you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm also a little. So, I mean, I like the flavor of it. I like Beholder. Death Kiss does not sound like a creature to me, though.
Is that a beholder? I don't know.
It is a Beholder.
Okay.
Yeah.
First off,
No, I meant is Death
what's with
Kiss
all
like
the
a
tentacles
beholder?
on this beholder?
I
Are
don't know.
beholders known for
I don't-
like having 10 tentacles?
They usually have eye stalks and then have eyes at the end. You know, like and
these
then-
Not
look
this
like
one.
Yeah.
these
This
look
one
like
has lips.
slappers.
This one has little, yeah.
So it's giving the
slappers.
kiss.
It looks like a. Oh, what's the one?
They are. It's Death Kiss.
There's
The
another,
tentacles have lips.
There's,
There we
there's
go.
another D&D creature that it's like almost a dog that has those, and I'm blanking on the name of it though. So yeah.
A Cerberus?
No.
We'll edit that in post.
Yeah, we'll put that in post, yeah. Next card is Loot Dispute.
Great name for the
Enchantment.
card.
That is a good one, yeah.
For 3 and a red. Yeah, not a bad name at all. When Loot Dispute enters the battlefield, you take the initiative and create a treasure token. Whenever you attack the player who has the initiative, create a treasure token. And Loud Ruckus, which is Stephen Green's nickname. Whenever you complete a dungeon, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying.
Listen, I'm not going to be doing that last part, but let's just talk about what's initiative.
So initiative,
I think it's like Monarch, but it's not.
initiative.
kind of.
It's already been revealed. So
Oh, has it?
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
I'm just
So
happy my
it-
treasure token's
there
getting
is-
so much airtime here.
There is one dungeon in Battle for Baldur's Gate,
Yeah.
and it is the Undercity. And whenever you take the initiative, you enter the dungeon. So you enter
venture it.
Yeah, it's
Enter.
However they word it. It's
Okay.
just the Undercity. It
Okay.
only can go to the Undercity. So that's when you take the initiative. It goes in there, and it's at the beginning of your upkeep, or when you take the initiative. And you can take the initiative even if you already have it. You can venture further into that Undercity. So it really is kind of like the Monarch, in that if you do get attacked and you damage is dealt,
You
the
take the
initiative. You
initiative.
take the initiative, and so you then
Kick
go
them
into
out of the
Undercity.
dungeon.
I like it.
He does not. He's done. He's
I'm
over
in.
it.
I think it's clever. I'm in for it.
Our final
Ooh.
new card.
Speaking of very expensive cards, this one I like because it doesn't have to be expensive. So Spectacular Showdown, 2 mana, sorcery, 1 in the red. Put a double strike counter on a target creature, then goad each creature that had a double strike counter put on it this way.
Stay corrected. You can't goad your own creatures
You can right there.
with this card
that
right
card
here.
right there. And then it has Overload for 4 red, red, red.
That's a lot of red, red, red.
It's 7.
Yep.
It's 7, but then it gives everything double strike,
Everything.
and they all get
Everything's
goad.
Goaded.
Yep.
You know what the best part could be?
your
You
stuff.
have your
Gets,
little cat demon in play, and no one can block.
that's right.
No one can block.
Combo.
Everything gets
And
goaded.
everything's double striked, and everything is goaded.
That's a good way to get yourself killed, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're not attacking us.
I think you
I
should
don't-
test that theory
I
out.
don't believe goad goes away when I die. They're still goaded.
They're just,
Yeah.
they still have to attack your opponents.
Yeah.
It's just- yeah. Can't attack you anymore.
Oh, I
so
like
that is
that.
our 10 new cards for this deck, this blue-red Goad deck. And we'll talk a little bit about some of the reprints that we have in here. So there's a couple interesting ones. You got your stuff like Domineering Will, Curse of the Swine, removal, Ether Gale.
The Crow and War sticks out to me. I love that
Crow and
card.
War, yeah.
One of my favorite cards.
I do like Avatar of Slaughter in here.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
let's see. That's
There's only one card in here that I keyed on and looked it up to make sure.
Yeah.
And it's Vengeful Ancestor.
That's the-
I've
yeah.
double checked to
That's
make
the
sure
game
that
night card,
this
right?
dragon had flying.
Yeah.
Okay?
This was half of our work meeting talk,
Yeah,
like
it was
for the last 10 days.
Vengeful
Is him
Ancestor
mad
does in
about
fact
flying
have
dragons.
flying. It's important to note that. That is a dragon that has flying. It may resemble the spirits that don't have flying, but
Yeah.
it itself does fly.
Is this Thunder Dragon's first reprint?
Oh,
No way, right?
Sure
No
about
way.
Oh,
Looking it up
God.
right
That's
now.
the starter one?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's there.
I want to say Brimstone Dragon's the one that hadn't been reprinted, but
I do like
Thunder
that
Dragon,
they have Stuffy Doll, and wasn't the other one?
They have Blasphemous and Brash Taunter.
Yeah, and Blasphemous Act in here. So
Yep. So you have the combo.
you have the combo.
Yep.
it also has Disrupt Discorum.
It does.
You're
so you
goaded.
can-
Yeah, you're
everything.
Godin.
Oh,
It
yeah.
has Curse of Verbosity,
Does,
which is
yeah.
I think the first time that's been reprinted, and that one got a little pricey there. Because that's the one that makes treasures when
Yep.
that's the curse. You put it on someone whenever someone attacks them, that person makes treasure and you make treasure.
It's a picture of the card.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
I don't
happening.
know what's
Yeah.
going on.
Wasn't
Yeah.
me. Soul Ring made it.
Yeah,
Thank God.
imagine that.
Yeah.
It did make it.
Bloodthirsty Blade because you're goading.
Thank you for pointing out that it made it, you know?
You're welcome. I just
guess
want to make
there's,
sure you knew.
There are also two
oh, no, no,
impetus reprints because you really got to go.
Curse of Opulence, I think, is the treasure.
Opulence,
Yeah,
correct.
Verbosity is the blue one though. That's I believe draw card. I can't remember. Off the top of my head.
You get a reprint of Will and Rowan Kenrith,
Yeah,
which is kind of cool.
yeah.
Individually.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, yep.
Decent amount of ramp
Yeah,
here to
not the
help
royal
out.
side, not the royal silence.
The
each,
goblins,
each one of them.
The Goblin Spymaster, Kazul, Tyrant of the Cliffs.
Got to be making those 3/3s. You know,
Yeah.
you got to pay. You got to pay.
Niv Mizzet Perun.
That's kind of cool. Is that the first time we've
that's a
had?
good one.
I guess no, it's not the first time. It's the first time we probably had partners in a deck that could also be the commander of the deck. We've definitely had legends, obviously, that you could just play as the
Yeah,
commander.
well, I mean, aside from the first time that they
When
did
they
the
were doing
partners,
them, of
yeah,
course.
when they actually did it. But there's partners in the deck that aren't actually like the face or
Yes,
the two
yeah.
like new cards,
Which is cool.
Yeah, that's
You
interesting.
got
Got a
the
Niv
solemn.
Mizzet Perun. You like that
Yeah, I
one?
do like that guy. All the good dragons.
They do have the impetus cards in here, which I know those are in the main.
Okay.
Those are in the main set of Baldur's Gate, Psychic Impetus and Shiny
The
Impetus there.
propaganda, love that because you're goading anyways, and then when they're
that,
not
yeah.
goaded, make sure they stay away from you. That's
Yeah.
great.
So yeah, there's 38 total lands in this.
Cool.
It's a lot.
24 basics. There's a two color deck.
You got
Well,
Castle Vantress, which is nice.
You got a
Yeah.
Temple of the False God. We never leave that one out. It's
There's
in every
a,
deck.
There's a Desolate Lighthouse, Care
Mhm.
Keep. Some under.
I really,
Ooh, Volcanic Island made it. No, I'm just kidding.
the internet just broke.
Yeah, everyone's just like, bye.
There
Bye.
is an actual good reprint in here, and it's Terrain Generator.
Yes,
Yeah, that's a good
We don't
one.
see that one enough.
Okay.
I guess you
okay.
can be drawing enough cards to put them in play. I know
Well, you have
sure.
20 something basics, right? 24
Yeah, 24
basics. so
basics.
that's-
And you got Reliquary Tower just in case you draw too many.
just in case.
Yeah.
So-
Important. It's important.
That is the blue-red Goad deck
I like it.
from Commander Legend, Battle for Baldur's Gate. Part
I want to let
2.
everyone know we
Yeah,
have lots of
nice.
notes for this. I printed
Shotgun
lots
that
of
one.
notes.
Yes.
You want this deck? Is what you're saying?
I don't. Maybe I'll see what the
No.
other ones. I'll see what the
Yeah,
other ones
yeah.
are.
So
I
that
want
is
this
that
deck.
is the Go deck. Thank you so much to Wizards of the Coast for sending
Yes.
on this desk for us to actually reveal. Make sure to check out Commander versus Wednesdays at 10:30 a.m. on YouTube.com/Star City Games. Make sure to check us out at A Natural Death, at Corey Baumeister, at Jeremy Knoll, at Red Deck Wins, and at Danny Gambit for our director.
Here you go, Dan.
One for Dan, too. Hey, can you give me one?
No.
Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.